好，各位同學，各位 5B 嘅同學好啊！咁我哋呢條短片咧，我哋會去詳細討論學友社嘅 mock 卷，今年嘅 mock 卷嘅 paper 3。咁俾個預告大家啦，我哋今次做完學友社 mock 卷之後咧，我哋會翻去我哋嘅書嘅。咁我哋詳細嘅情況咧，我會喺下一條片同大家講嘅，即係我會唔係淨係操卷噶啦。如果可以嘅話，我希望咧，除咗做練習之外咧，都會教到一啲其他嘅嘢嘅，因為我唔想繼續停喺度嘅。好啦，咁我哋都話啦，做 listening 有個好處嘅就係你可以停低慢慢聽，咁甚至較慢啲啊。咁所以我希望呢條片咧一次過咧，我會講晒task 1 to 4嘅。咁可能個長度嚟講咧會長少少嘅。咁所以你我當然建議你睇啦，有啲同學睇1分鐘嗰啲咧就算啦嗰啲啊。但係如果你認真睇嘅話咧，唔需要一次睇嘅，得閒睇少少，得閒睇少少。OK，但係最重要係啲乜嘢？最重要咧學到裏邊我一陣間教你嘅嘢。好，咁我哋事不宜遲啦。咁我哋準備開始今日嘅課堂。好，咁我哋開始睇一睇我哋嘅 task 1啊。好，睇 situation。Anna is hosting a sharing session for the social welfare department。好，社會福利署啊，係一個分享會。The guest speaker of the sharing session is Martin Lam。咁所以第一條唔需要你做嘅，因為已經俾我嚟㗎啦。And a body of the Volunteer of the Year 2019 Award， 2019年義工獎啊，去攞到啊。咁我哋要聽下下邊呢一度。咁呢個 task 1幾特別嘅喎。咁你見到咧，因為咧佢有14條嘅啊。咁所以我哋可以準備嘅時候，我哋要點樣啊？我哋同你講咗啦，我哋做預備嘅時候，我哋要了解一下佢條題目裏邊要答啲咩嘢啊嘛，係咪？所以揀咗啲 keywords 啊嘛。好啦，咁所以我哋一齊啦。好，第一條 which festival 呢個唔使去揀啦，俾埋你。好，第二個 who was unhurt but trapped in a car crash。好啦 ，who 需要一個人啊，一個人嘅名啊，可能啊，或者總之一個樣人啦嚇。好，第三條啊 ，the one of the guest speakers saved her through the 乜嘢 rear window， 乜嘢 rear window，OK，rear window 窗啊 ，OK， 窗。咁我哋窗前面我哋要啲乜嘢啊？窗前面我哋梗係要啲形容詞啦，係咪啊？咁所以我哋呢個點做啊？我哋呢個位好大機會係啲乜嘢啊？係一個 adjective 嚟嘅，好大機會一個 adjective。咁我哋準備嘅時候咧，我哋要寫咗後窗啊 ，OK，rear。咁對比於啲乜嘢啊？對比於 front， OK， front and rear。好，繼續咯喎。好，下邊啦，下邊呢度第4啦。In the tragedy， 好喺個悲劇裏邊。The guest speaker's father suffered from serious burns， 好嚴重嘅傷 over 乜嘢 of his body，over 一樣嘢 of his body。好，咁呢一個係一個名詞嚟嘅，我估計啊。好 ，he was sent to the 乜嘢 of the hospital， 又係一個名詞啦。跟住第7條啦。In an evening, the guest speaker was tidying some old 乜嘢咧？冇唔好意思先啊，我睇錯咗，唔好意思啊。第6條啊，第6條唔係名詞啊，點解？第6你見到擺 was 乜嘢擺嘅，擺一樣嘢，呢個係一個 PP 嚟嘅，唔好意思睇錯咗啦。好，第8條啦。They suddenly came across some old 形容詞後邊，我哋要邊個名詞？好，繼續第九條啊。As his fiancée explained, he realized 佢個未婚妻啊。He realized that the baby daughter whom his father rescued was his fiancée. His 乜嘢 was swelling up 佢嘅乜嘢swelling up in his eyes 佢嘅乜嘢 his 佢嘅乜嘢，咁呢個係名詞啦。At the end they 乜嘢 each other 咩主語 object 中間漏咗啲乜嘢？中間漏咗個動詞咯，係咪啊？ 好，11. The speaker's father had been in an active volunteer of three charitable organizations 即係啲慈善組織啊。Which group of people were not the service were not 記住係 not。你總之聽下邊一個唔係就得啦。但係呢個點解啊？呢一個 immigrants 解移民啊，新移民咯 ，new immigrants 啊，新移民 ，homeless 就冇記住人啦。好，最後咩 ？Influence from the speaker's father to him。好，咪睇下咯。Even though he has been doing many voluntary services, he insists to stay 乜嘢 for his charitable stay。我有冇聽過一句説話？我哋叫做 stay 後邊，我哋係一個形容詞嚟嘅。He had been award 佢攞咗咩獎？咁好明顯咧，咁佢攞咗一樣嘢啦，唔知係咪獎啊、名詞啦。咁最後俾條 both 後邊係咩 ？both 後邊咁當然啦 ，both 後邊咧，我哋係一個名詞啦，係咪啊？仲要係啲咩？因為見到 both 呢個字咧，咁所以我哋會有 and 嘅。both 即係咩意思？係兩樣嘢啊嘛，兩樣嘢加埋咯。OK， 好，咁我哋開始慢慢聽咯，慢慢聽咯。好。
Our sharing session this afternoon. Thank you so much to Martin Lam for being a guest speaker of this sharing session. Congratulations once again for getting the Volunteer of the Year 2019 award. It's good to see you again after our last meeting. I know that you have an extremely touching story to share with us today, don't you? I'm sure our participants who love to know more about your personal experience and what made you so devoted to doing voluntary work.
Sure. Let me share with you a Christmas story of mine.
Christmas story of mine, OK， 搞掂啦，係咪啊 ？Mine 咪佢嘅 Christmas story 啊嘛 ，mine Christmas story， 所以就係 guest speaker story， 所以答案係 C。好，繼續。
Courage, life, and love. 20 years ago, Joseph Lamb, a single parent with a 2-year-old son, was driving on his way home in Kowloon after doing some shopping in preparation for their dinner on Christmas Eve. He witnessed a dreadful accident which occurred when the driver of a Toyota carelessly ran a red light and collided with the car in front of his. The impact of the collision killed the driver in the front car immediately.
好啦，殺咗個司機，但係咧咁點咧？我估計跟住就有人冇死到啦咁樣啦，我估計啊。
But her 1-year-old baby daughter was crying and trapped upside down in the burning car.
好啦，佢個 crying 1-year-old daughter，OK， 咁所以咧，你聽到呢個 trap 呢隻字啊，呢隻字即係咩啊？即係困住咗咁解。我哋 trap 啊 trap 困住咗，咁所以聽到 keyword 就係 crying 1-year-old baby daughter。OK， 好答喎。你總之就係個細路女就得㗎啦。你可以話 1-year-old baby daughter 點算啊？女 Daughther。OK， Daughther。
The wreckage was doomed to a fiery tomb. Many other drivers and pedestrians were shocked and terrified, but Joseph jumped out of his car and crawled into the burning vehicle through the shattered rear window.
Rear window， 我呢個字你唔聽唔到就聽唔到㗎啦。佢讀咗出嚟嘅，讀多次俾你聽。shattered 爛咗嘅。shattered shattered
in an attempt to save the infant. All of a sudden, the vehicle was completely engulfed in flames, but Joseph had miraculously saved the baby daughter. To everybody's surprise, the baby daughter was rescued and came out of the accident unhurt. However, Joseph suffered severe burns over 65% of his body.
Okay, of his body suffer， 你聽到 severe burn 係咪啊？佢呢個 serious burn 佢其實想去聽到咩叫 severe 啊嘛， 佢用咗 severe 啲嘅字去取代 serious 咯。咁佢聽唔聽到幾多啊？名詞嚟㗎，係原來一個數字嚟嘅，一個數字嚟嘅。65% 咗65% of his body。好，繼續。
And was sent to the intensive care unit of Queen Mary Hospital.
Sent to 全部都係照出嘅，係咪？考你串字啊嘛。Intensive care unit。OK。Intensive care unit， 即係咩意思啊 ？ICU 深切治療部。
Unfortunately, 1 week later, Joseph died, but his heroic act was published widely in the newspapers all over the city. Joseph's son was adopted by his aunt, and the family moved to Taiwan soon afterwards.
I'm really sad to hear that. Joseph was so heroic to have sacrificed himself to save somebody whom he didn't know. He was surely one of the greatest men whom I have ever heard of.
好啦，頭先聽唔聽到呢度講啲咩啊？佢有講 by his graduate 咁樣搬去台灣，所以呢個係咩 ？adopted，A-D-O-P-T-E-D 啊，即係領養咗啊！好，繼續啦喎，第7條。
The most miraculous part of this story unfolded 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Jacqueline, my fiancée at the time, and I were looking through some old photo albums in my home as we were looking for interesting photos for our wedding photo album.
好啦，佢話 finding some old photo albums 係咪啊 ？photo albums 啱啱講嘅相簿啊，佢整理緊，佢同埋講咗 fiancé 啊嘛，係咪？呢個故仔幾得意 photo albums。即係如果聰明嘅同學會發現咧，sorry，Mark 呢個講咗 Martin Lam 同埋嗰個佢個未婚妻 Jacqueline 有咩關係？嗰啲叫做咩？前世姻緣，唔知啊，繼續。
Suddenly, we came across a number of old newspaper clippings in the
Suddenly 又佢全部都係中晒咁，所以淨係想你聽唔聽到呢個 old newspaper clippings。newspaper clippings 係解剪報啊，名詞啱啊，仲有 newspaper clippings clippings newspaper clippings 剪報 ，OK， 好，下一條。咁你發現咗啲咩咧？啊，3年之前啊
old photo albums. What? She said. Why are you keeping those newspaper clippings? That's me when I was a baby.
Oh.
I was saved from a burning vehicle, but my mom died in the car crash. As I heard Jacqueline's story, I was so surprised that I couldn't utter a single sound. Although I knew my fiancé's mom had died many years ago, I never fully knew the cause until we started to go through the newspaper clippings, and Jacqueline continued to reveal her story. After telling me her personal story, she continued to look for some nice photos from the old album for our wedding photo album. But then I was totally absorbed in the details of the car crash. Later on, to her total surprise, she realized that tears were welling up in my eyes.
Were welling up in my eyes. 乜嘢啊？你講緊啲咩？佢眼有啲咩 tears 啊，眼淚。咁所以眼淚，咁所以頭先你見到之前佢講一大堆嘢，你冇啊冇，嗰啲都係廢話嚟。所以點解我成日話 keywords 咁重要？你即係你要了解揀裏邊嘅字，睇裏邊嘅字，因為佢最基本嚟講啊，早啲嘅 task 咧，佢會重複嘅，一模一樣嘅。咁當然有時可能會用第二隻字去代替啊，咁嗰啲難少少。但係好多時都會重複裏邊嘅字，咁你所以咁樣揾翻答案出嚟。咁所以下邊呢度點樣？你聽下佢，你冇 each other 啦，有冇啲字咯 ？recounting 即係回憶翻佢哋個故仔啦嚇。咁睇下有冇啲類似嘅字咯喎
and I started to sob uncontrollably. Jacqueline didn't know what happened, and she was scared by my sudden and dramatic act. I tried to calm myself down, but I couldn't. In between sobs, I finally managed to tell Jacqueline that the middle-aged man who pulled her from the burning vehicle was my dad. Jacqueline was astonished, and she shed tears. We embraced each other and kept on crying that evening.
咁樣咯，we 乜 each other kept on crying 後邊就唔係啦，we embraced 咩意思啊？攬 embraced 咁攬先係咪？embraced embraced 係攬啊，咁攬有冇第二隻字啊？有。攬可以係 hugged，hugged 黑字啊嘛，個尿片啊嘛，你講過啦嚇，所以有兩隻字啦 ，embraced 或者 hugged。好，咁下一條咯喎，咁個咩 ？The speaker's father had been an active volunteer of three charitable organisations，即係 Martin 嘅爸爸咧有好義工嘅3個組織啊，邊一個組織唔係佢阿爸服務嘅咧嚇，喺度聽下度。
Recounting stories which were told to us about our parents and relatives.
Oh my gosh! This is really unbelievable that your father saved your fiancée. Even though you had moved to Taiwan with your aunt, you still managed to find this girl and fall in love with her. This must have been arranged by God.
Actually, after we had calmed down, what really drew our attention were some other details which were unknown to both of us until that moment. According to the newspaper clippings, my father was an enthusiast in doing voluntary work to help the deprived children, the elderly, and the homeless. He was an active volunteer of the Hong Kong Children Foundation, the Hong Kong Society for the Aged, and Christian Concern for the Homeless Association. He always told his friends and co-workers that he had a mission to help the needy and spread love to everyone in the community. When he was free, he offered free tutorial sessions to children from deprived families, brought presents and daily necessities to the elderly who lived alone, and distributed food and blankets to beggars. Because of his charitable acts, he had been presented the Volunteer of the Year 1998 award. My aunt told me that everyone in the family was so proud of my dad.
好，聽唔聽到呢兩個啊？呢一個就係13先啦，好長少少嘅1998年義務工作獎啊。Volunteer of the Year 1998 Award。好啦，咁上面呢一個咧，頭先我冇特別講嘅，因為呢一個咧好多同學都唔識串㗎啦。Anonymous 啊，即係匿名啊。Anonymous， 咁而家認住隻字先啦 ，ANONYMOUS。
My aunt also said my father did all these charitable acts because of his firm conviction that the best gifts don't come from the gift received, but from those given. Being a humble person, as described by my aunt, my dad remained anonymous in doing all these acts of charity. As we chatted a lot about each other's story that evening, I found out that Jacqueline's mother, who passed away in the car crash when she was 1 year old, had also been involved in many similar volunteer services for the community. The concepts of destiny and fate were so fascinating to us. Our fates are written. Life is miraculous. In honor of our parents and the desire to share the gift of life, Jacqueline and I have committed ourselves to carrying out more similar acts of kindness to people in need in our society. Thank you again for giving me the Volunteer of the Year 2019 award. I dedicate this award to my dad and Jacqueline's mum.
I dedicate this award to my dad and Jacqueline's mom. Okay? 咁所以佢就將呢個獎頒俾邊一個啊？最後尾講咗啦，就係 both 佢嘅爸爸啦 ，his dad and Jacqueline's mom。你識串 Jacqueline 就最好啦。Jacqueline 係 Jacquelines 都長嘅呢個叫 mom。Jacqueline Jacqueline's mom。你哋應該識串嘅喎，有個小巴廣告有 Jacqueline 冇暗瘡啊嘛，係咪啊？呢個就 Jacqueline 咯。但係如果你串唔到 Jacqueline 咁點啊？佢嘅未婚妻啊，咁佢未婚妻咧要串fiancé 唔係英文嚟嘅，見唔見到有個 E 字喺上邊有一撇嘅好似 cafe，OK 法文fiancés mom 兩個方法都可以 ，OK 好，咁樣我哋就完成咗 task one 咯喎，咁 task one 個難度我覺得係點咧？都有少少難度，都唔係照抄嘅好多嘢啊，咁所以我哋繼續落去 task two 啦 ，OK 好，繼續 task two。我睇下先啊。
I feel sorry for the loss of your father and Jacqueline's mother.
好，我停一停條片，跟住直接跳落去 task two 啦。OK， 好，我哋繼續啦。咁 task two 係做啲咩咧？有另一樣嘢咯，好似同義工冇關嘅話。And it's posting on a program called Effective Learning and You 有效學習同你啊，又係社會福利處，好似社會福利呢啲講座似教育局搞多啲啊。She has invited Dr. Michael Chow to the program to share his research findings about language learning。哇！佢揾咗呢個米高州博士咧，佢講佢關於呢個語言學習嘅一啲研究發現我哋一齊睇下有冇有啲講錯嘅嘢啦。OK， 好，咁我哋睇一睇下面先啦。好啦 ，achievement 佢係咩咧？佢係一個專家 in the area of 乜 psychology 啦咁其實如果你未有啲呢啲俾名校生嘅題目，點解咧？有啲人讀心理學嘅，咁有啲乜 psychology 咧？我冇得出有啲咩心 psychology 啊？我出咧，我哋有社會心理學啦 social psychology 啦，我哋有呢個行為心理學啦 behavioral psychology 啦，我哋仲有呢個 cognitive psychology 啦認知心理學啦，我哋有好多唔同嘅心理學嘅例子嘅，咁所以呢一個位咧，我一定係另一個 adjective 㗎啦。另一個形容詞啊。好，咁就 he just published a new book called Learning English in Just 後邊喎後邊係咪啊？唔使諗啦，名詞嘅。好，繼續啦。17 the key point what is the more 題目啊 what is the most important in language learning 最重要係咩 ？The key point is to set 乜嘢咯 ？key point 最重要嘅乜嘢 program 係咪明？唔係 sorry 明呢個名詞嚟，咁所以前面一個形容詞 adjective。好，後邊 and around 乜嘢 per section，OK？ 咁 per section 前面我哋通常一個名詞咧，幾多 per 乜一個名詞 per 乜嘢？好，下邊19 Dr. Chow reiterates that establishing a study program can help people get to the right path to second language。好。Second language 第二語言嘅乜嘢？第二語言啲咩成個名詞嚟㗎嘛？係咪？所以呢一個都係名詞嚟嘅。好 ，There is a great significant difference between native fluency 即係一啲 native 即係一啲母語嘅流暢度and 兩樣嘢嘛 ，between 一樣嘢同第二樣嘢係咪啊？between 一樣嘢同埋第二樣嘢，咁所以呢度都係一個名詞嚟嘅。OK， 好，繼續21條，我哋睇一睇咯喎。題目 How much can a person remember each time？ 可以聽每個人幾多次啊？同你玩過啦，係咪啊？7次啊嘛，係咪 ？Most 乜嘢 situation 啊 ？Most 乜嘢 situation 係名詞前，我哋見形容詞咯。所以 shouldn't become 乜嘢 become？ 我哋會係一個形容詞啊。好 ，learning styles 一種、兩種，你知道呢兩種係咩詞性嘅話，你咪知道第三種咯。第三種我哋係啲乜嘢啊？我哋一個形容詞啦。好，24 There are many factors influencing people's preference of learning approaches。佢哋嘅名詞啦，我快啲啦。But usually they are not singular in nature。singular 形容詞啦，咁所以呢一個 but usually 呢個都形容詞啦。Having known of the learning style of a person, he or she can hopefully become a more 乜嘢嘅 language learner。language learner 語言學習者前面形容一個語言學習者，咁所以我哋一個形容詞啊。到最後尾乜嘢我 prefer OK 名詞咯好搞掂啦。咁我幫你填詞性嘅啫，但係你應該咧你要填埋啲，你應該要加埋啲 keywords 嘅。OK 好，咁我哋準備開始繼續收聽呢一個嘅 task 啦。好。
Good evening and welcome to Effective Learning and You, jointly presented by the Social Welfare Department and the Education Bureau. I'm Anna, a representative from the department. Our guest is a world-known language expert, Dr. Michael Chow, who has sparked a great deal of attention over the past decades for his research in the area of cognitive psychology and language learning.
In the area of cognitive psychology and language learning. Cognitive, C-O-G-N-I-T-I-V-E， 認知同個腦有關嘅心理學 ，OK， 同個腦有關嘅心理學，我哋都叫做 cognitive learning 嘅 cognitive psychology。呢個字唔識唔緊要，關 Sir 當年幾時先識得呢個字啊？中七先識呢個字 cognitive， 所以你哋中五係早啲㗎啦。而家 C-O-G-N-I-T-I-V-E cognitive 認知啊。好，繼續。
His new book, Learning English is Just a Piece of Cake, has been
His new book, Learning English is Just a Piece of Cake. It's just a piece of cake 啊，係一個 piece of cake。你如果呢個係一個 idiom 嚟㗎嘛，即係嗰啲俚語，即係咩意思啊 ？It's a piece of cake. It's a piece of cake。好容易啊，或者一件蛋糕咁容易寫一件蛋糕。即係學習英文嚟講，非常容易。A piece of cake。好，頭兩條好似好容易喎，唔係呢條難少少，你唔識串，但係呢個應該 OK 啊。好，下邊咯喎，個 key point 啊，重點係乜嘢咧？乜嘢？或者我 keyword 我會咁樣揀咯，但係唔知你會唔會咁樣 program 個 program 嗰個課程啊，同埋嗰個 timetable 時間表，一啲名詞一定會出現。
Been on the bestseller list for the past few months. Welcome to our program, Dr. Chow.
Hello, Miss Anna. Hello, audience. It's my pleasure to be here.
Right. Dr. Chow, do you mind telling us more about the title of your book, Learning English is Just a Piece of Cake, please?
Well, as I've shared in my book, one of the most important key points about learning the English language is to establish a regular study timetable or program, like planning 15 minutes every morning around breakfast time and another 15 minutes every evening around dinner time.
Oh, to set regular. 頭先講咗啦 regular, R-E-G-U-L-A-R 定期嘅 program， 定期嘅 program。好。頭先佢下邊好似講咗咩時間啊，但係我唔知道啱唔啱住啊，我哋繼續聽睇落去先，因為佢未講啲咩啊，佢未講呢啲 keyword 都未講 enough 足夠喎，係咪 ？short 係咪？
Within these short sessions, learners may read English newspapers, watch English TV programs, listen to English radio programs, or read English fiction. Alternatively, users may send text messages in English to their friends so as to use the language.
Sorry for saying this, but your idea may sound a little bit too simplistic to our audience.
好，咁所以呢個就係佢講一次嘅啫，都講咗幾次。Short 大概幾多啊？你有個感覺個數字喺度啊？就頭先就係講15分鐘 ，15 minutes。呢個有少少 tricky 嘅，因為講咗一大堆，跟住先講後邊啊。 講一大堆先嘅後面。但係如果你一開頭估到咧，佢之前我哋通常係嗰啲咩名詞嘅名詞好多時係咩？係個 number 係一個數字嚟嘅。咁所以呢條都 OK 嘅 ，OK 唔難嘅。呢一個 regular 更加要識串啦。而家周圍出邊補習社全部都 regular course 係咪啊？定期補習班，相比於精讀班 intensive INTE 嘅 SIV， 咁所以呢個你應該識串嘅。好，話實太肉太簡單啦，話學習呢個英文知係咩意思啊？15分鐘睇報紙啊，都係佢寫 message 俾朋友係咪啊？啱嘅啊，但係同 content 當然冇關啦，其實。
For my case, I'm a native English speaker and I have been learning French as my second language. I mean, I took French as my minor in the Chinese University of Hong Kong, and I studied French for 2 years in the university. I was even selected to be an exchange student to Université Charles Moulin Lyon 3 and stay in Lyon, France for half a year.
因為佢講好多嘢，好似擾亂你咁樣，跟住話喺中大讀法文啦，讀咗2年啦 ，minor 啦，話係一個 native English speaker 啦。以我喺中大經驗嗰啲多唔多人咧，就吹水啦。好，咁跟住繼續聽啊。
But unfortunately, I didn't become a proficient speaker of French. I was really disappointed about my incapability in learning French as a second language.
Well, I totally understand that there are many people like you who feel that way. Actually, I'm not saying that we can become a fluent second language speaker in a matter of a few days here and there, but rather following a regular, consistent, and focused course of study timetable or program can help us get on the path to the promised land of second language mastery. Also, you should understand
to the promised land of 你聽個 path 字啦，頭先我即刻揀咗啦。To the second language mastery， master 識唔識呢個字 master 大師啊嘛 ，master M-A-S-T-E-R， 所以 mastery 只係相對於啲咩啊？即係多咗個 Y 嘅啫 ，mastery 即係成為一個大師啊，即係掌握呢個第二語言啊 ，second language mastery。
that there is a huge difference between native fluency and proficiency in any language, no matter whether it's English or French.
好啦，啱啱講咗 there is a huge difference between native fluency and 乜嘢 and proficiency 流暢性。所以咧，我覺得如果你唔識呢個嘅位嘅話咧，你好多時咧都係因為啲字難啊，啲字難，所以咧你搞唔掂。學咗呢兩隻字去啦 ，mastery 同埋 proficiency。OK， 好，下一條。How much can a person remember each time？ 每次可以記到幾多嘢 ？Magic number 7 plus or minus 2 vary 9至9 new items and most 乜嘢嘅 situation，most 最多數乜嘢嘅情況之下，同埋佢哋乜嘢啊？你 shouldn't become 乜嘢 when they 你呢個啦，你應該會講呢個字啊 ，unrealistic goal 啊，即係一啲不切實際嘅目標。好，繼續。
And I am proposing the latter. It's just unrealistic and impractical to request any non-native speaker to speak like a native.
All right, I get what you mean. I know that you have quoted some psychological theories in your book. Do you mind telling us some of the basic key points which you are suggesting in it?
Sure. As I just mentioned, people should plan out their study timetables or programs by setting realistic and attainable goals right from the beginning. I mean, some people get caught up in the craze of learning the language in a week, only to become disenchanted when they don't perform up to their unrealistic expectations. Remember, small steps, little by little, step by step, are the key. For example, planning to learn 7 new vocabulary items a day and to learn to use these vocabulary items actively is far better than learning 100 and then forgetting them the next day. In fact, this concept is well supported by a famous theory in cognitive psychology called the magical number 7 plus or minus 2, suggesting that ordinary people can remember around 5 to 9 new items under most natural circumstances.
好， under most natural circumstances。所以呢個 situation 用咗第一隻字啊 ，circumstances， 即係啲情況咯。U 字嚟嘅呢個 C 嚟嘅 circumstances， 你即係用 circumstances 去取代咩？去取代 situation 呢一度咯，兩隻字係同義字嘅，先到嚟唔寫嘅。但睇翻呢度21頭先講 most natural circumstances， 咁所以呢度係 natural 自然，最自然嘅情況啊。好，跟住 step by steps 啊，應該 step by step， 佢哋唔應該點樣咧啊？繼續聽咯噃。
But of course, there are always ways for us to enhance our learning potential.
Wow! Now you have talked about something related to maximizing our learning potential by learning about our own individual learning styles. I'm sure our audience are interested in this topic. Can you elaborate more on that part, please?
Of course. People often have different ways of learning and approach learning tasks differently.
喂，死啦！我都漏咗呢一個添，我都 miss 咗呢一個，因為喺頭先嗰堆講前嗰堆嘢嘅時候講咗啦，我冇咗啲分啦，係咪啊？佢原來講咗呢一度先，佢因為我頭先度間低，佢講咗啦，不過唔緊要啊。我睇翻個 marking scheme 先，佢係答案係shouldn't become disenchanted。佢個我唔知佢講咗未，好似我冇聽到嘅，呢個係解失望。唔緊要啦，啲分如果係咁樣都好難攞。我都聽唔到，冇留意。我以為一直都順咗，你見到由頭到尾一直順住咁佢。好，咁我哋而家小心啲啦，佢可能會跳啦。好，開始。
Differently. Some people are visual learners who prefer to see models of the patterns they are expected to learn. Others are auditory learners who favor hearing instructions, for example, over reading them. Some others are kinesthetic learners, and these learners prefer a physical or hands-on learning approach.
好啦，喂，呢隻字好難，聽唔聽到佢講啲咩 ？kinesthetic，OK，kinesthetic， 你唔識正常嚟講唔會識 kinesthetic。kinesthetic 佢解咩意思啊？動態即係喐啊！即係動態呢隻字唔需要認得就得啦。Physics 嗰啲同學會認得呢隻字，知點解？佢哋有一隻字叫做 kinetic， 或者你玩係咪？我唔知係咪 Xbox 係咪？個 sensor 玩嗰個 sensor， 即係感覺你喐動個 sensor， 嗰度叫做 kinetic。咁所以呢隻字咧係同呢隻字咧係有關 kinetic 同埋 kinesthetic。好，繼續咯。24有好多 factors 因素影響人嗰個 preference of learning approach。好，咁所以我哋聽就係有一個咩嘢 learning approach， 佢哋個傾向係啲咩咧？咁你見到呢啲題目最好係點解？你見到後邊嘅例子 past personal experience 以前嘅經驗啊、文化、習慣啊，咁所以你聽到後邊嘅話，你聽到你嘅幾個例子裏邊，你漏咗邊一個就係嗰個啦。
As a matter of fact, our preferences are determined by many different factors. For instance, our personality, culture, and customs, and past personal experience.
好，頭先講咗幾樣嘢嚟講，冇咗邊樣嘢啊？佢就冇咗個 personality 啦，性格 personality personality 佢嗰個性格啦。好，繼續又順翻咯。好，繼續。It should be noted that most learning styles are not singular。呢個 keyword 啦係 singular， 唔係 singular， 咁係點樣咧？唔係單一嘅，咁係點啊？咁就唔係通常咩啊？你用個 common sense 去講唔係單一，咁係啲咩啊？多方面咯，係咪啊？嗱，估下啦，聽下答案我唔知啊。
Wow, interesting. Dr. Chow, can you tell us which learning style you prefer?
Well, I assume I'm a tactile learner.
You mean the kin?
無端端有個 learner 叫咩 learner？ 佢係一個 tactile learner， 唔知關唔關事喎？可能啦嚇，咁我哋再聽下。
The static one who learns through hands-on experience?
Yes, exactly. That's smart of you.
Well, I have a question. What's next after knowing a person's learning style? How does knowing our learning styles benefit us?
Well, this might seem a little bit unusual to some people, but moving around while attempting to learn and memorize materials helps me a great deal since I'm a kinesthetic learner. While I'm cutting up mushrooms and onions for my spaghetti for lunch at noon, I might recite aloud vocabulary items to the rhythm of the knife. But it is vitally important to remember that usually our learning styles are not exclusive in nature, but
exclusive 啊，我係講緊呢一個字啊，單一啊 exclusive。原來佢仲未落喺下邊，嚇死我添。
are often very multidimensional.
They're often very multi-dimensional。咁所以呢一條點樣攞答案啊？你要知道就係個 exclusive 同 singular 個意思就相類似喎。咁後邊就聽到答案啦。咁所以個答案就係咩 multi-dimensional。都話頭先我哋估得啱咯，即係多樣化啦，多角度。multi-dimensional。multi-dimensional 多角度 ，dimension 啦，呢個字咧 ，dimension 即係解角度咁解。OK， 好，繼續。而今日 more 成為一個 more 乜嘢嘅 language learner 咧？啊，好似仲未講。
For example, a person can be visual and audio at the same time, or audio and kinesthetic at the same time, or visual and kinesthetic at the same time, or even a careful combination of the three types of learning styles. What we should bear in mind is that a person with a certain learning style tends to learn more effectively in a situation which is compatible to his own learning style.
好啦，佢都講咗答案啦。佢知道嗰個 learning style 咁點啊？佢可以變咗一個更加有效嘅，頭先講咗啦 ，effective， 而唔係 technical， 更加有效嘅語言嘅 learner， 學習嘅 learner， 語言學習者。聽唔到唔緊要，啲難嘅呢度。
Wow, that's amazing. I'd also like to become an effective language learner. Well, I don't need to improve my English anymore as I'm already a native English speaker, but I'd really like to improve my French. I hope to meet a handsome French guy. So Dr. Chow, please tell me, what is my learning style?
Hey, you'll have to read my book to find that out. Read it, and I'm sure it will benefit you a lot in your language learning.
Sure. Thanks, Dr. Chow, for joining us. We have just found out some interesting knowledge from Dr. Michael Chow, author of the new book, Learning English is Just a Piece of Cake. In the next episode, we'll have another guest to share his insights and knowledge about learning. Good evening.
My pleasure. Good evening. This is the end.
我都甩咗啦，原來佢講咗呢度先。頭先講呢一樣嘢嘅時候咧，就頭先講 technical 啊嘛。原來咧佢講到呢度喺呢個位嘅時候講咗啦，我都 skip 咗。咁所以呢一個練習係比較難，咁就證明咧我同你一齊咁做嘅啫嚇，我唔係做咗先同你講嘅，一齊咁做嘅，因為冇咗咯。咁冇辦法咯，做唔到呢一條咯如果你攞到分嘅，哇，恭喜你啊，你仲勁啦！咁所以呢一個答案咧，睇翻 Martin Skill tech 頭先我哋知 technical 即係咩意思啊？即係解觸覺。咁所以如果你問我覺得喂呢個練習難唔難咧？喂，你跳嚟跳去嘅係咪？你 task two 啫喎，你已經啲嘢跳嚟跳去啊，我好難嘅，難攞分㗎，咁所以有一定嘅難度啊，大家OK， 好。咁如果你想知道點樣 technical 聽翻之前咧，咁我呢度聽翻啦。總之我係考咧，我都可能冇呢一分嘅。點解咧？因為我都睇緊前面，我冇預計佢跳得咁細度。OK， 好，咁我哋準備 task 3嘅咯喎。task 3，好啦，我哋繼續啦。咁都辛苦啦，我知道啊。咁去到 task 3啦 ，task 3其實我覺得嗰個 task 1同 task 2嘅難度有翻咁上下嘅。今次呢一個我寫 mock 完， 係有翻咁上下。咁所以你攞唔到高分唔緊要，最重要就係我哋一齊試下聽啲題目啦。尤其是 Task 3，我頭先望咗眼咧都唔容易嘅，其實同 Task 1同 Task 2好類似。如果你話呢份 mock 卷嚟講咧，就出得好唔好嚟講咧，我覺得咧 Task 1咧就太過難咗少少啦。Task 1、Task 2、Task 1、Task 2，因為真正考試 DSE 嚟講咧 ，Task 1同 Task 2個感覺係唔會咁難。Okay？ 你哋全部都有 Task 3嘅難度。Task 4又更加唔使講啦 ，Task 4你見到咁多嘅紅啊，咁多橫線啊，係咪啊？你都知道啊，一定我攞到1、2分算好啊。咁實際上咧，如果你上到 Level 2甚至 Level 3嚟講咧，啊1、2分、2、3分嚟講咧，已經係足夠嘅。其實 Task 4嚟講，我一直都話最重要就係前邊嚟講攞得高分。好，咁我哋繼續開始咯喎。咁呢一個我哋睇睇題目講啲咩先啦。Anna is requested by her department head，OK， 馬詠文佢嗰個阿頭啊 ，Director of Social Welfare Department， 社會福利處嗰個處長林鄭啊，之前林鄭做過to be the host of a seminar for the Social Welfare Department， 做一個主持嘅關於呢個叫做咩？類似叫做講座啦，呢個字成日都見呢講座啦 seminar， 唔識寫翻題啊！咁我哋要聽咗 seminar 啦，我哋又咁學術嘅，點解我唔明點解剝卷出呢個已經係咁學術？好 ，keynote speaker 呢個字你 Form 5要識 keynote speaker 即係咩？主要嘅講者，呢個係咩？主要講者 keynote 啊！每一個 seminar 又好 symposium 啊 conference 都好咧，講者都有個 keynote speaker， 即係通常揾咗行內裏邊咧最有名嘅人咧做 keynote 啦，我哋話。咁所以你見到 full name 個名係啲乜嘢？名詞啦。Name of University， took his doctoral degree 博士學位喺邊間大學攞㗎？咁而家個 job title 名詞同名詞啊。好，我都估計你哋可能會有串字嘅問題㗎啦。好，繼續啦。呢一個個人嘅故仔，5年之前點樣 went into his grandparents went into their 入咗佢哋嘅乜嘢啊？佢哋嘅後面一個名詞啦，唔知佢哋嘅咩。But they become incapable to take care of themselves， 佢哋唔可以照顧自己 ，so they had to sell their sell their house， sell their house in。佢哋要賣咗間屋啊，喺邊度間屋啊？名詞啦，有地方名，全部名詞。And his grandparents moved into an 一個名詞啦，一個名詞啦，就 A-E-A-U 字頭。好 ，fell 就覺得係咩嘢啊？形容詞啦，形容詞啦。好，繼續下邊35 saddening 呢個字好似點啊 ？saddening SAD 啊，令人感覺好傷心嘅 factors。including the decline 即係下降緊decline of one's 後邊一定係名詞啦，啱唔啱啊？一個人嘅乜嘢啊嘛好，跟住36 elderly topics such as 例子名詞啦，因為呢個 reconstruction 啦係名詞 ，medical care 係名詞。好，繼續睇埋先。好，哇！成句冇答案嘅，係咪啊？36係咯，成係36呢一度，成條夢需要填答案，可能原本有嘅，覺得太好。What are the key points 就係重點嘅字。好，乜嘢 emergency 嘅 emergency 係一個名詞，前面我哋要填一個形容詞啦，好大機會啊。好 ，doctors of the underline。OK， 好，經常即係呢個名詞咧，即係嗰個點講咧？即係診斷咧，即係 under 呢個診斷，即係可能診斷唔到啲乜嘢啊？名詞咧，好39 ，they are 乜嘢叫 they are 形容詞咧？機會係有機會名詞嘅，但係形容詞多啲機會啦。 嘅啊，後邊我哋全部名詞啦。OK，喂難啊難，因為我哋一路聽一路揀 keyword，突然間翻嚟落手嘅時候，等一等，好，開始。
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great honor to introduce our keynote speaker for today's seminar, Dr. Paul Chan Ka-chun. Dr. Chan graduated from the faculty
Dr. Paul Chan Ka-chun，好。Dr. Paul Chan Ka-chun，Chan Ka-chun，Chan Ka-chun 點算啊 ？Chan Ka-chun。講過㗎啦，實際情況會唔會咁啊？希望我串埋俾你。Chan 有幾個串法係咪啊 ？CHAN、CHEN， 家俊，家俊都可能有幾個串法，有啲人可以串咗啲好特別嘅嘢出嚟咯。咁係咪又唔俾分？咁所以實際 DSE 嚟講咧，會串埋嘅。
of Sociology of the Chinese University of Hong Kong in 1981. He began his career as a social worker specializing in the provision of elderly services, first at Princess Margaret Hospital of Hong Kong, and then at the Hospital Authority.
未講嘅，因為佢未講 doctoral degree 啊，未講博士學位，全部講佢幾時畢業，跟住做社工係咪？跟住 Princess Margaret Hospital 瑪嘉烈醫院啊，點樣啊？瑪嘉烈即係邊個 ？Princess Margaret 即係邊一個啊？瑪嘉烈講過啦，而家嘅伊麗莎白二世嘅細妹。OK， 好。
In 1992, Dr. Chan received his master and doctoral degrees in social science from the University of Edinburgh.
好，講咗啦 ，University 佢攞 master 同 doctor 一齊攞嘅，碩士同博士一齊攞邊間 ？University of Edinburgh 點會識串？唔識嘅，我講10個9個 Edinburgh。知邊度先？中文叫愛丁堡。Edinburgh。咁因為啲同學通常會讀咗 Edinburgh 嘅，錯啊，唔係 Edinburgh 啊 ，BRGH 唔係 Edinburgh， 咁Edinburgh，所以難呢個字。
In the United Kingdom. At present, Dr. Chan is the Associate Professor of the Faculty of Social Science at the University of Hong Kong.
At present 即係而家啦，佢呢個字就係想講，想你聽 at current 即係 at present 咧，而家係啲乜嘢 ？Is currently the Associate Professor。Associate Professor 副教授，通常係咁好簡單嘅啫。香港啲教授啊，有啲簡單，有啲複雜啦。通常我哋嗱呢度可通常入職咧就 Assistant Pro 啦，跟住上一句咧就 Associate Pro 啦，再上一個咧就係 Professor。咁當然呢個係最簡單啦，而家又好複雜嘅。而家可能下邊第一級咧，仲有個我哋嘅 RAP 啊 ，Research Assistant Professor。跟住原來Research 呢個字都可以加上個 Research Associate， 有啲大學啊，咁有啲更加加埋上 Research Professor 添喎。啊，跟住當然上面仲有啦，可能有啲榮休啊，乜講，仲有啲 Professor 有個名嗰前面有個名咁樣 Professor 係咪好複雜嘅？但係呢個係最基本嘅 Assistant Professor。助理教授 Associate Professor 副教授咁樣嘅正教授啦，係咪？咁所以而家呢個中間咧 Professor Associate Professor 呢個位咧，通常你要做 Assistant Professor 至少7年啦，出版良好啦，係啦，咁要升上。好。
He has already written over 1,000 journal articles and books on the issues facing Hong Kong seniors in our greying society for the past 30 years. Dr. Chan is one of the most famous experts in the study of elderly issues in Hong Kong. Dr. Chan, please.
Thank you for that introduction. It's very generous of you. Today, I'd like to preface my remarks from a personal story of my own, which highlights our common concerns that bring us here together, elderly issues in Hong Kong.
Grandparent.
5 years ago, my grandparents were well into their 90s.
My grandparents went into their 90s， 佢哋入佢哋嘅 90s 係咪啊？佢哋原來入個名詞嚟嘅，呢個係咩？90歲啊 ，90s。NINE 跟住點啊？NINDTIES90跟住 S， 呢個都原來可以俾分嘅90，即係90歲咁點咧？原來佢哋都照顧唔到佢哋啦。咁跟住我要聽咩 keyword 啊？佢哋要買咗間屋啦，係邊度嘅間屋啊？
At that time, they were facing the cruel reality of no longer being able to take care of themselves. My grandmother spoke of her greatest fear, that of leaving the only house in Sheung Shui which she had known for the past 70 years.
Leaving the only home in 雙需，離開佢哋唯一屋企係雙需，雙需。所以有時咧，你哋搭港鐵嘅時候咧，雖然我哋有啲同事得唔搭港鐵啊，但巴士都有啦，係咪啊？咁咧，你留意翻嘅就係乜嘢啊？留意翻佢哋個地方串法先啦，啱啊，雙需 fan in 係咪啊 ？fan in 點算啊？係咪 ？FANLING， 即係有時唔排除會出呢啲嘢，唔好成日都出啲咩 Kowloon 啊、New Territories 啊，係咪？如果出雙需咁點咧？雖然機會唔大嘅啫，但係好似而家唔出咗啦。雖然呢個係剝片，係咪 ？OK， 好，繼續。
Fighting back the tears, she spoke proudly of the fact that she had built their house from the ground up and that she had pounded every nail and laid every brick in the construction process.
佢講話70年前自己啊一磚有啲3隻小豬咁嘅起屋啊。
The prospect of having to sell their house and give up their independence and original lifestyle and move into an elderly home was
move into an 你聽唔到佢個 an 啊？咁 move into an elderly home 一個老人之家、老人院啊，即係你哋最出名係咩啊？劍橋老院咯，你成日都咁講啦，係咪 elderly home 啊？好，繼續。
an extremely traumatic idea for both of them. It was, in my grandfather's own words, like having a limb severed off. Both of them were quite emphatic, exclaiming that they felt they weren't important to their children.
Both of them are quite emphatic， 係咪啊？你跟住 no longer 咁，所以呢個位我哋係填啲咩字 ？emphatic 咧 ，emphatic，emphatic emphatic 嘅意思係點解 ？emphatic 係解堅定的、堅定的。好，跟住下邊咯嚇，下邊我哋 four factors 4個 factors 啊，咁所以我哋要聽4個啦，啊，呢個1、2、3、4，我哋聽1個啦。典型嘅 topic 嘅 such as 咩就係一個名詞啊。好，聽呢2個咯。
And grandchildren anymore. For them and some older Hong Kongers, their so-called silver years are at times not so pleasant, for this period can mean the decline of not only one's well-being but also the loss of independence, identity, and self-worth. In many communities,
佢講得代句啦。One's well-being, loss of identity, self-worth, and independence。佢講咗幾樣嘢啦。好，所以呢個 one's well-being 記住有 hyphen 啦。咁有時可能都俾分嘅，都俾埋你嘅啊。well-being 啊 ，well-being 即係解啲咩意思啊？即係你嗰個可以揀福利啦，可以揀福利啦，即係有個康樂啦，係咪有啲個意思嘅？即係佢對生存得好唔好啦，係咪？即係可能即係生存越嚟越差啊，就 decline 啦嚇。好，繼續。
This self-identity is closely related with our social hierarchy, career, material possessions, or physical independence. Furthermore, we often live in societies that emphasize what is considered as new or trendy, and our own usage of lexicon in the English language often does not bode well for senior citizens in Hong Kong. I mean, how would your family react if you came home tonight, elated, exclaiming, "Hey dear, come to the living room and have a look at the old black and white TV which I brought"? I'm sure everybody in your family would be amused. Unfortunately, the word old conjures up images of the need to replace or discard. This is sad, but this is true to many of us in this cruel society. Now, many of the lectures given at this seminar have concentrated on the issues of pension reform, medical care, and the reconstruction of toilet facilities for the
好，聽唔聽到啊？講咗就係乜乜乜乜 reconstruction of toilet facilities and medical care。所以前嗰堆嘢咧，我唔知道係咪後邊有關，我又睇緊呢一度啊。但係呢度係一個叫 pension reform。好 ，reform 即係咩意思啊？reform 我哋即係解改革咁解，好寫翻低啊，改革。咁 pension 咧 ，pension 我哋係解即係一啲咧點講咧？你而家65歲會有啲嗰啲叫做咩生果金啊嘛，係咪生果金啊嘛？咁我哋生果金我哋都可以叫做 pension 嘅，或者即係而家呢度養老金啊，甚至我哋可以擴闊啲嚟睇嘅。即係你退休金係咪啊？你 MPF 即係公積及強積金係咪得咗？即係退休之後俾你嗰筆退休金，我哋都可以叫做 pension。即係 pension 好多意思，即係同錢有關，總之同錢有關。OK， 好，繼續咯
喎。Elderly. Although these are important issues which must be addressed, I'd like to focus my comments on some other underlying issues that will affect the overall success of the Reformation programs as mentioned. This has to do with realigning our mindset on what it refers to be a part of this group and looking for meaningful roles which the elderly can play and should play in our community. To begin with, I'd like to point out that psychiatric emergencies are typical among the senior citizens.
啱啱講咗 psychiatric emergencies， 哇咩字嚟嘅 ？psychiatric 咧心理有關 psychiatrics psychiatric 冇 sorry 冇 S 啊，冇 S， 因為係形容詞嚟嘅，所以冇 S 啊。有一次 psychiatric psychiatric 佢呢個係解乜嘢？佢呢個係解精神健康、精神嗰啲急救啊，精神嗰啲緊急啊，同精神有關嘅，同 psycho 有關嘅精神病啊 psychiatry 啊嘛，如果醫院嚟講 psychiatry 就我哋講緊個精神科啊 ，psychiatric 同精神有關嘅。咁所以見到佢個例子係咩 ？depression、substance abuse、depression 抑鬱。濫用一啲嘅嘢，濫用一啲 substance 物質濫用毒品即係吸毒嗰啲啦。好，繼續。
Diagnosis and treatment may pose a huge challenge because of the high incidence of medical and neurological comorbidities, psychosocial problems, and adverse effects of medications. The most common psychiatric emergencies in this population are depression with suicidality and substance abuse, accompanied by aggression. Our society must take better care of the psychology of its senior citizens, lest tragedies may happen. Secondly, malnutrition in older adults over the age of 60 is often underdiagnosed and
it's often underdiagnosed. 佢講至少佢講咗 second 嘢啦，係咪？佢知道第二項啦，係咪啊 ？malnutrition 啊 ，malnutrition。嗱咧，佢用咗一個被動式嘅方法去包裝呢一個嘅答案。malnutrition 即係講呢一個營養不足，可能營養有問題啊。好，繼續。
May lead to other elderly health issues such as a worsened immune system and muscle weakness. There are many causes of malnutrition. It may stem from limited income, other health problems such as dementia, whereby the elderly may forget to eat.
dementia 啱啱講 dementia，記唔記得講過點解 dementia 即係老人痴呆症啊，或者我而家以前叫老人痴呆症咧，而家叫認知障礙症。佢簡翻思想還原一條咯。嗱，people should prevent senior citizens from being physically injured，即係唔應該真係受傷啊 ，physically 唔係 mentally，唔係講心理啊，可能即係仆親嗰啲啊，肉體上受傷啊，因為佢嘅 bone 同埋 muscle 係咩咧？好
Depression, alcoholism, dietary restrictions, and reduced social contact. To help nutritional problems in the elderly, we may encourage them to commit to small changes in diet. For instance, they may increase their consumption of fruits and vegetables and decrease their consumption of saturated fat and salt.
呢度未講。
There are food services available to the elderly who cannot afford food or have difficulties in preparing meals. Thirdly, we should prevent the elderly from getting physical injuries.
幾好啊！原來你真係會順序咁樣講，即係頭先咧，以上嗰堆咧，佢真係我唔知同你一齊聽嘅啫，我真係可以同佢廢話嚟。好，繼續。
Every hour, there is a senior citizen admitted to the emergency room for a bad fall. Worse still, a senior citizen dies from falling every day. This makes it the leading cause of injury among the elderly. Since aging causes bones to shrink and muscles to lose control, strength, and flexibility, the elderly are more susceptible to losing their balance, bruising, and fracturing.
Oh, the elderly are more susceptible to losing their balance，或者講咗 susceptible 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 哦 susceptible 點解咧 susceptible 即係搞到容易啊，即係等於 easy 咯，唉，即係佢哋好容易去 easy 啊，容易受到容易去冇咗失咗平衡啊。好，咁我期待呢個會聽到 fourthly 或者 finally。咁 conclusion 係啲咩咧？take better care of the elderly， 因為佢哋 make contribution to society in their 佢哋呢個貢獻啊，對支持貢獻啊，佢哋可能喺佢哋年輕嘅時候啦嚇，咁我哋一齊聽下咯。
Their bones. There are two diseases which contribute to frailty, and they are osteoporosis and osteoarthritis. Fortunately, falls are not inevitable. In most cases, they can be prevented through education and enhanced awareness, increased physical activity, and practical modifications within their homes. To conclude, there are many elderly issues which we should pay attention to and help solve for the sake of the senior citizens, including your parents or grandparents, who have made great contributions to Hong Kong in their lifetimes.
Make great contribution to Hong Kong 係咪啊 ？keyword 啦 ，in their lifetimes， 佢哋嘅原來唔係講年輕啊，係講成個生命。lifetime，L-I-F-E-T-I-M-E-S 啊，地啊嘛係咪？佢哋咁自然多過一個啊，所以 their lifetimes。OK， 好嗱，咁我俾我感覺嚟講咧，呢一個咧。呢一個練習咧 task 3咧，反而我覺得同 task 2難度差唔多，可能差唔多嘅。點解？佢冇跳嚟跳去，順住去喎。只不過係啲字咧，可能咧難串少少啦，有時。但係我希望你至少你聽到啦。咁跟住我哋會講 task 4啦。咁 task 4嚟講咧，難就一定難㗎啦。你見到全部都係一啲橫線嚟嘅，一定係難嘅。不過咧，我哋都嘗試去做啦，因為始終我哋而家唔係真正唔喺學校上堂咧，你可以睇 video 嘅。如果你覺得關 Sir 我頂唔順啊，我前邊咁你可以睇到呢一度啦，咁就算啦。咁但係如果難得你屋企好多時間，即係有啲同學可能我想話唔係，我都好忙。咁至少你都有機會我哋一齊真係試下做 task 4啊咁。因為我哋平時喺學校，我哋好少試做 task 4，咁我哋而家試下做 task 4。OK， 好，預備咯喎， 好啦，我哋最後一個 task 啦，一齊辛苦啲捱埋佢啊！咁呢一度我哋都一齊睇下啦。Anna is interviewing Mr. Philip Chow, an outstanding social worker， 我社工今次唔係教授啦。Of the Social Welfare Department， 又係社福處。好，咁我哋睇睇呢度要做啲咩啦？好啦 ，interview 訪問啦 ，3 places 3個地方啊，啲冇屋企嘅人應該瞓嘅啊，你最中意講天橋底啦，係咪啊？可能麥當勞喎，係咪？唔知，我未睇答案㗎。好，繼續。嗱 besides an employment， 我話除咗乜嘢啊？失業。唔好嘅屋企關係，即係一啲好嚴重嘅事情啊，同埋一啲一啲自然災害之外咧，另外仲有邊2個原因，咁所以可能講咗1、2、3、4，仲要講5、6，有2樣嘢，咁所以列多2樣嘢。OK， 都係名詞嚟嘅，都係名詞嚟。你見到因為呢啲咩？啲全部都係名詞嚟嘅。我諗佢 expect 你寫佢名詞或者 noun phrase。因為麥當勞，我估呢個麥當勞都係咁。OK，就寫落。Why are there unemployed people living in McDonald's restaurants？ 點解冇嘢做啲人咧會喺麥當勞嘅 ？Why 係咪啊？咁就可以寫定 because 上去先咯。如果你真係啊，好繼續啦。When a social worker cannot persuade a McRefugee， 好 persuade， 嚟翻對中文解釋，游說。McRefugee 啊，係咪啊？點解？麥難民呢個字新㗎，係咪？麥難民唔可以游說啲麥難民搬去一個 homeless shelter， 即係一啲冇屋企人住嗰啲，即係屋企啊。What will the social worker do？ 佢會做啲乜嘢啊？係咪做啲咩？咁你動詞開頭啦，做啊嘛，做啲咩嘅動詞開頭啦。嗱 ，How should we think about the plight of a homeless person？ 我哋應該咧點樣諗個 plight of a homeless person？ 跟住你可能問我個 plight 係咩意思啊 ？Like 唔知估唔估到？估唔到啊！咁所以你到時你真係做嘅時候，如果想做呢樣嘢，聽個 plight 嘅字咯，希望佢係讀翻呢啲字咯，或者佢用其他字去代替嘅話，咁就更加難度啦。咁我而家講話俾你知。呢個係解個困境咁解 plight 啊，咁可能佢會用啲咩字去代替啊？可能會用 difficulty 去做啦，係咪？咁一陣間睇下喎。好啦，仲有最後4條呢一度啦。Philip mentioned a homeless old lady， 係啦，發生咗啲咩事啊？咁我哋叫做 home lady 啦，佢個仔發生咩事咧 ？As mentioned in the interview，which type 或者邊一類型嘅人咧係呢一個冇屋企翻嘅 homeless old lady 啊，老女人咧，去嘗試去幫助啦。我哋 Why did Philip 咧？點解咧？話一睇呢啲全部都難。點解去講呢個古仔咧？About encountering the homeless old lady in McDonald's restaurant。點解佢要講呢一個遇到呢一個冇屋企老女人嘅古仔喺麥當勞裏邊啊？我唔知。好似話咩 ？Why is the sense of loneliness？ 我全部寫 because loneliness 孤獨孤獨。好，開波咯！3個地方，啲人通常喺邊度先？好，開始。
Thanks for being our interviewee, Mr. Wong. It's great to have you for our upcoming issue. Many of us have heard of your great work in helping the homeless. We'd like to educate our readers about homelessness and how we can help these homeless people. Can you tell us more about the situations in Hong Kong and why people are losing their homes, please?
Yes, sure. Homelessness is a problem almost everywhere we go around the globe, but we usually don't think much about it unless it touches or affects our lives in a personal way. In Hong Kong, homelessness is getting more and more common, which is a sad phenomenon in this metropolitan city. Sadly, as humans, we often come up with overly simplified causes as to why people are living on the street, in McDonald's restaurants, or in homeless shelters, and this
people are living 係咪啊？佢想講佢頭先講 living 嘛，啲人喺邊度住啊嘛 ？Streets McDonald's, homeless shelters. Streets, McDonald's 點串啊？呢度咯，下邊咯，你都唔識串嘅死啦，係咪？下邊有 McDonalds 同埋咗 homeless shelter。呢個字 homeless shelter 同一串咁點啊？下邊都有我記得，你呢度見唔見到下邊呢度有 homeless shelters 啊？原來可以抄嘅，即係都抄有3分，真係好。今日完善咗，今日完善咗 task 4啦。我話只需要咗2-3分啦。今日我可以收工我哋。好，繼續。
Bias often restricts us from finding real compassion for the people in need in our society. Some prominent causes may include unemployment.
好啦，咩到 unemployment 啫 ？Some prominent causes 啊 ，prominent 即係佢想講呢個冇喺呢度啊，佢即係取代 major 呢個字啊 ，major 呢個字。Prominent 即係有啲好明顯好重要嘅 causes 啦，咁佢讀緊呢堆嘢，咁你聽下有啲乜嘢，佢冇包括喺呢4個裏邊，咁就係呢2個啦。
Alcoholism, substance abuse, a poor family relationship.
喂，頭2個已經係嘅 ，alcoholism, substance abuse， 係咪啊？
A traumatic event, or a natural hazard which damages or destroys a family's home.
頭2個已經係啦，如果唔需要分，佢講完 unemployment 之後，第2、第3個就係咩？聽唔聽到 alcoholism 同埋 substance abuse。substance abuse 咧，你之前 task 3都揾翻 substance abuse 睇下先，揾緊。OK substance abuse 我哋今次做過㗎，你開啊呢度見唔見到啊？所以呢一個 substance abuse 呢度有1分，仲有單個 alcoholism 嘅啫 ，alcoholism 酗酒啊，酗酒即係飲好多酒啦，濫飲即係飲得好多啦 ，alcohol 啦 ，alcohol 係 alcohol 酒啦 ，ism 啦 ，ism 咁樣拼出嚟 ，alcoholism。alcoholism 同埋 substance abuse， 濫用啲物質啊，濫用物質。好，繼續下一條咯。好似暫時啲5分都唔係好難，好似可以抄翻。主要 alcoholism 唔可以抄，但係可以拼出嚟啊嘛。好啦，46啦。點解啲人咧會住喺麥當勞裏邊？
Actually, the facts on homelessness are stark.
Well, just now you've mentioned there are homeless people staying in McDonald's restaurants. I've heard of some newspapers describing them as McRefugees. Can you tell us more about this?
McRefugees are homeless people who stay in McDonald's restaurants as their homes. They can be found in many 24-hour branches in Hong Kong. Among all the homeless people in Hong Kong, more than 1/3 are McRefugees.
Oh no! I didn't imagine there are so many McRefugees in Hong Kong. No wonder it's described as one of the saddest phenomena in our society. I'm wondering if most McRefugees are elderly?
Not really. In Hong Kong, at least 3,000 people are homeless, with about 1/3 of those being young adults. There are several points which we should pay attention to. First, about 1/5 of the McRefugees suffer from a mental health issue. Second, around 1/3 of the female McRefugees have been the victims of domestic abuse. Third, over half of the McRefugees are employed. However,
over half of the refugees are employed。終於出到呢個字啦 ，employed。哇！頭先我都驚甩咗答案啦，係咪啊？原來咧佢中間都幾多嘢講啊。佢話超過1半嘅人係有嘢做嘅，咁點解咧？聽下佢咯。
Fortunately, the costs of living for many of these people are just far beyond their limited incomes.
佢話啲咩咧？啊，佢要你做翻佢。佢想個意思就係講咧，佢生存嗰個成本啊， 雖然呢啲人有嘢做，但係生存嘅成本仲高過佢嘅收入，咁所以佢哋冇辦法啦。佢哋可能唔租屋住，更加唔好講買樓啦，唔租屋住，咁要住喺麥當勞裏邊。咁所以你要講咗個意思就係話呢啲咩？佢哋呢啲人嘅成本住嘅成本係多過佢哋有限嘅 income。哇！呢個好難，我俾得星佢。呢個好難 ，because the costs of the living 佢哋嘅 living 啊 is just far beyond 即係好超越啊 far beyond their limited 佢哋有限嘅 income。最重要係呢一個位 far beyond EEYOND 遠遠超過佢哋有限嘅收入。OK， 好，繼續啦，下一條。佢哋遊說唔到一個麥難民去呢、嗰啲無家可歸嘅人嘅屋之家啦嚇，咁佢會點做咧嚇？好，聽啦。
Therefore, they prefer staying and living in McDonald's restaurants rather than renting a flat. As a matter of fact, social workers like me have been trying to persuade these McRefugees
persuade 遊說你啊嘛，咁所以答案差唔多啦。
to move to the homeless shelters, as the living conditions in these shelters tend to be better. However, most of these homeless people are reluctant to live in a shelter
reluctant 即係你唔想去啦，咁點解？
owing to various reasons. As we can't really force these adults to move to the shelter, what we social workers can do is to distribute food vouchers to them to make sure that they won't suffer from malnutrition.
Distribute food vouchers to them to make sure that they don't suffer from malnutrition。所以第一個就係 distribute。可能有同學話咁我寫 gift 得唔得 ？gift them 得咩？希望得啦嚇，但係當然你串到即係分配咁解 distribute。當然你寫到最後啲嘢始終有少少分別嘅。Distribute food vouchers。我寫靚呢個字啦。呢一個嘅現金券啊，現金券。咁記住啊 ，vouchers 同埋咧 coupon 係唔同嘅。咁我哋而家係 vouchers 啊，現金券。coupon 先係啲優惠券嚟嘅，例如我喺麥當勞分兩款啦。你譬如佢俾咗5蚊優惠券，你個餐減5蚊啦。但係如果我有嗰啲禮券咧10蚊咁，你就可以唔需要話食碗幾多錢先減嗰啲，我哋嗰啲叫 vouchers 啊。好，仲有冇第二個原因咧？仲有冇第二個方法咧
Also, we visit them regularly in
Also 你見到 also 嘛 also 啊嘛，佢講咗 also we visit them regularly 啦。咁所以第二個答案就係 visit them regularly 定期去探訪佢哋 visit them regularly。好，繼續啦。我哋應該點樣去諗佢哋個困境咧？
in order to ensure that they have enough medicine and other necessities to keep them physically healthy.
I understand that some people, even some social workers, may feel uncomfortable in helping the homeless as they can be quite untidy and smelly sometimes. But there are actually many things which ordinary people can do to alleviate the pain and suffering of the homeless who are in desperate need of help. Can you share with us some methods how we ordinary people can help the homeless?
This is easy. You just need to assume that person needs help and you offer help to him or her. It's as easy as ABC. As I don't want to label these people in a negative manner, I try not to think that the person's plight has been self-inflicted.
Person's plight has been self-inflicted. 呢個兩粒星難啊！佢咁樣就講咗個答案㗎啦。我哋唔應該點樣啦？我哋 we should not think that the person's plight 咁佢唯一一個好處就係照出嗰隻字咧。plight had been self 睇下先啦，inflicted 好 has been self-inflicted 好呢、個字係解帶來嘅意思，即係佢話啦，我哋見到嗰、佢個問題就係、我哋見到個無家可歸嘅人有困境，我哋應該點樣做啊？跟住個社工就話啦，我哋唔應該覺得咧呢啲人嘅困境咧係佢自己帶嚟嘅，即係咩？我哋粗魯啲講一句啊，佢抵死啦，佢無家可歸，一定佢問題啦。可能佢亂使錢、亂賭錢係咪啊？佢細個唔讀書又唔做嘢係咪啊？咁所以咧就要無家可歸啦。OK， 唔係喎。OK， 好。唉，辛苦啦，我都好辛苦啊。最後4條啦。咁我哋要講個 homeless old lady 無家可歸嘅老女人啊，佢個仔點樣咧啊？跟住喺個訪問裏邊咧邊一種類型嘅人咧係個 homeless lady 嘗試去幫手嘅。好，咁呢度又係個 homeless lady 嘅。咁所以咧1、2、3呢3條都係講 homeless lady 嘅。佢之後會有一個古仔講嘅，我俾你聽啊。咁所以我哋一齊去聽下咯。
One evening, my girlfriend and I were having our dinner in a McDonald's restaurant in Chim Sa Tsui. Suddenly, a homeless old lady approached us for money. In an attempt to set aside any prejudice or preconceived feeling about her intentions, my girlfriend and I simply invited her to join us for a meal.
哇！佢同佢女朋友點啊？人哋問佢攞錢，跟住佢就話：不如你同我一齊食飯啦！哇，幾大愛啊！
You may find it unbelievable. It turned out to be a nice chat during the meal. The old lady shared with us her history, hopes, and dreams. She told us that her son had committed suicide 10 years ago.
好，佢個仔點啊？Her son, she told me that her son had committed suicide 10 years ago. 頭先就講呢句嘢，佢個仔 commit suicide 自殺。Her son had committed 記住啊，自殺 committed C-O-M 係我都清楚啲 C-O-M-M-I-T-T-E-D 兩個 M 兩個 T，OK committed suicide S-U-I-C-I-D-E 佢個仔自殺，咁點咧？
Which had almost driven her crazy. As she really couldn't bear staying in the same flat and reminiscing about the good old days with her son, she decided to sell her flat and live on the street.
佢話忍受唔到咧，我嚟屋企成日諗住自殺追個仔咧，咁所以買咗間屋，跟住喺條街度住喎。
After all these years, she has recovered from the trauma, and now she has a positive mindset.
佢話經過咁多年之後咧，佢回復咗啦，喺呢個悲傷裏邊回復咗啦，即係創傷啊 trauma 創傷裏邊回復咗啦。咁跟住咧，佢有個 positive mindset， 有個正面嘅思考啊。咁佢諗啲咩咧？
Even though she doesn't have a home, she is trying to offer help to people in need.
Trying to offer help to people in need， 俾一啲幫手啊，同一啲需要嘅人幫手。咁都好似題目差唔多咯喎。咁邊一類型嘅人咧啊？
Whenever she saw youngsters who have argued with their parents and are straying on the streets, she would talk to them patiently in an attempt to soothe their souls.
好啦，講咗啦，佢就係 help youngsters who have argued with their parents and are straying on the streets. 難嘅呢條又俾兩次。邊類型嘅人啊？邊類型嘅人啊？原來就 youngsters。Young people 得唔得關純？冇問題。Children 咧唔係咁好啊。你唔會話自己係 children， 18歲就差唔多，但係你 youngsters。係點啊 ？Who have argued with their parents同佢嘅父母嗌交，同埋呢度其實一點又未攞齊分嘅，仲有就係咩 ？String on the string，string 流浪啊，流連啊，流連喺條街啊 ，string 啊，流連咁解。見過啦，我幾年之前我睇麥當勞。凌晨2點啦，已經見過我哋學校嘅同學喺度留言啦。可能而家都有嘅，咁更加係有啲人喺度工作緊。好，最後兩條啦。點解？Why did Philip share the story about encountering the homeless old lady in McDonald's restaurant？ 點解要講呢個故仔啊？同埋最後尾 ，Why is the sense of loneliness occurring with homeless people？ 點解孤單係嗰個孤獨感啊，係一個問題啊，我哋嘅一個問題啊。
She just doesn't want to have another young person following in her son's footsteps. And when our meal was over, we expressed our wishes to her and went home. After chatting with this homeless old lady, it made me truly believe that there are many reasons leading to homelessness, and each person has a different sad story. Above all, we should avoid stereotyping or stigmatizing the homeless.
Yes, you're
我哋唔應該點樣去標籤嗰啲 homeless 嘅。
right. This is really thought-provoking. Sometimes the homeless people just need help to get through the day. Philip, you had done a really great job. One last question. Do you have any final remarks for our readers?
Well, my intention in telling this story isn't to show how generous we were for helping the homeless old lady. As a matter of fact, so many other people serve the needy humbly and anonymously in far greater ways than I do.
好啦 ，Why did Peter share the story？ 頭先講嘅隻字叫 intention，my intention， 即係意圖啊，意圖。佢講咗嘅，所以呢條都難嘅，一定答唔到啦。其實 ，because 佢想點啊 ？He wants to 第一句就講咩 ？Encourage people to be generous。佢想啲人去大方一啲。Encourage 頭先佢一開始講咗 people 呢條啦 ，to be generous。好，最後一條啦。
I must confess that there have been several times that I haven't been as compassionate enough as I could have been. By telling this story, rather, I just want to say that ordinary people like us can make a huge difference in the small acts of generosity we do every day. Even if we are living on a tight budget, we can still offer help to the homeless.
未講完。
It can be as simple as acknowledging the homeless when you encounter one of them on the street or in the subway. Alternatively, you can just say a simple hello, talk to them for a few minutes, and engage in a simple conversation. When you are willing to take your time to learn about your homeless neighbor in your community, you will get to know more about them, and one day you'll be able to figure out how you can help them.
未講完。
You've made an excellent point. Thank you so much for being our interviewee, Philip. Indeed, homelessness brings a sense of loneliness which may erode the core of a person's self-confidence and self-value.
好啦，頭先呢個女仔講嘅就係答案啊。loneliness 係啲咩嘢？點解佢會 because 嘅呢條你都攞唔到嘅，最後尾呢啲咧你抄唔切嘅。The sense of loneliness may erode the core of a person's self-confidence and self-value。reward 點解？侵蝕啊，侵嘅侵，多咗侵蝕。佢話啦，孤單啊，會侵蝕咧一個人嗰個 core of a person 咧 ，core 呢個核，即係呢個你話俾你聽 ，core 即係核心 of a person's self-confidence 一個人嘅自信核心同埋自我價值嘅核心。OK， 好啦，咁我哋經歷咗呢個漫長嘅旅程之後咧，我哋好少上咁耐堂嘅，咁恭喜你啊！如果你影片睇到呢個位置嘅話，我恭喜你啦，你終於完成呢條片。咁我相信都唔係好多同學咧睇影片睇到呢個位置嘅，咁我當然會體諒啦，因為始終呢一個學有寫mock卷唔係一個容易嘅卷嚟嘅。咁我哋一齊而家做翻個總結啦。咁樣我哋其實如果4個 task 嚟講咧，個難度咧都係我個人覺得咧係比 DSE 難嘅，特別係後邊個 task 咧都難嘅。如果想攞滿分嘅，但係如果你想攞4、5分嚟講，其實唔難嘅。好似最後尾個 task 咁咧，你只需要啲乜嘢啊？佢叫你得最後尾呢一個最後尾呢個 task 咁，你只需要答啱上面嗰幾條就可以㗎啦。OK， 咁所以呢份卷咧難攞2、攞3我相信同學可以做到，但係再攞高啲分咧，喺串字上面嘅能力咧，可能要加把勁。OK， 好，咁所以我哋今日啦呢條片去到呢度為止啦。咁所以有任何最新資訊，請留意我哋嘅 WhatsApp group。好，睇完呢條片之後，記得要去 like、comment 呢條片，同埋最好就 subscribe 同埋 channel 去訂閱我嘅頻道啊。咁我呢條頻道咧，我呢條短片咧就去到呢度為止。好，咁我哋下次見，拜拜。